On Tuesday, the Kremlin denied U.S. Special Envoy Keith Kellogg's claim that Russia is delaying the next round of peace talks with Ukraine, even as Russian forces continue bombing civilian areas. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov told reporters, "No one is delaying anything here. We aim to achieve our goals through the special military operation and political and diplomatic means." Kellogg, appointed by U.S. President Donald Trump as special envoy to Ukraine, earlier called Peskov's comments on stalled talks Orwellian and unfounded. He accused Moscow of blaming others to cover up its own delays. On Monday, Kellogg wrote on X, "We urge an immediate ceasefire and a move to trilateral talks to end the war. Russia cannot keep stalling while bombing civilian targets in Ukraine." Kellogg's response followed a Kiev Independent article titled, "After months of stalling, Russia blames Ukraine, U.S. for slow pace of peace talks." The article quoted Peskov's interview with Belarusian state media, where he said progress depends on both Kiev and Washington's positions and the battlefield situation. "A lot depends naturally on the position of the Kiev regime," Peskov said. "It depends on how effectively Washington's mediating efforts continue." On Tuesday, Peskov thanked the Trump administration for helping facilitate negotiations with Ukraine. He added that setting a date for the third round of talks is the next step after previous humanitarian agreements are implemented. Russia and Ukraine met in Istanbul on May 16th, agreeing to exchange 1,000 prisoners each. They met again on June 2nd, agreeing on another prisoner swap and the exchange of about 6,000 fallen soldiers' remains. However, these talks did not lead to progress toward a ceasefire. President Vladimir Putin, who has rejected calls for an immediate truce and increased airstrikes recently, said on Friday that negotiations continue despite the absolutely contradictory demands from Russia and Ukraine.